right, we're going to take a look at the fraction division problem. 5, 6 divided by 1/3. So let's look at our number line here. This number line goes from 0 to 1 and 2/6. So let's see if we can find 5/6. There it is, 5/6. Now 5/6 out of what? Well, 5/6 out of a whole. So we'll go ahead and mark our whole here. And the question is, how many groups of 1/3 are in 5/6? So let's see if we can figure this out. All right, so I've got 1/6. Well, that's not a third. But 2/6, what do we know about 2/6? Well, 2 divided by 2 is 1, and 6 divided by 2 is 3. So 2/6 is equivalent to 1/3. So there's one group. Go ahead and mark that. And let's see how many more groups we have. I have a second group of a third. So now I'm at 2 groups. And let's try again. All right, now if the question was how many groups of a third are in a whole, we'd have 3. But in this case, we're looking for how many groups of a third are in 5/6. So here we are right here. We don't have 3 whole groups. We have 2 groups of a third, and then we have what portion of the next group? Well, we have half of a group. So our answer is 2.5. And now I want to show you how we can do that with the common denominator notation. So 5/6 divided by a third. What fraction did we use that was equivalent to a third? Well, we used 2/6. So we're going to use 2/6. And let's divide straight across. 6 divided by 6 is 1. Remember, we can divide anything by 1 and still get the same answer. So 5 divided by 2 is 5/2. 5/2 divided by 1 is 5/2. How many wholes are in 5/2? Well, 2/2 makes 1 whole, 4/2 makes 2 wholes, and then there's a half remaining, so 2.5. Something else that's interesting about these numbers, we actually could have divided straight across in this case. So let me go ahead and show you that as well. Let's come back over here. What if we had wanted to just see, because sometimes we can divide straight across. Okay. Doesn't always work, but let's talk about when it would work. And sometimes you may want to check this before you find your common denominators. If you can divide straight across, 5 divided by 1 is 5, 6 divided by 3 is 2, then you could go ahead and just use that. You don't have to find the common denominators. So 5 divided by 1 we said was 5. 6 divided by 3 we said was 2. And 5/2 is equal to 2.5.